Hey guys, it's Shar, and welcome to another part of The Sims 4 Seasons, Growing Up Olivia. So we are here at the Brunswick Bowling Alley, and you guys might be wondering what in the world is going on. So let me tell you. So in the last part, Olivia wanted her grandmother to meet Khyle for the first time. It's Love Day, and she really wanted to make this really major impression on her grandmother, just to show her that even though she's living on her own, even though she's in the city, like away from her parents and everybody else, that she has her life together. And it seemed like everything went really well between her and Khyle. However, both Khyle and Olivia's grandmother ended up leaving, and now she got a text message from Khyle telling her to meet him here at the Brunswick Bowling Alley. So this is where they are right now. You can probably see them here in the middle, and she's really upset, like she's meeting him here because she wants to basically give him a piece of her mind. So I didn't do this. This is actually something that she wants to do. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to let it slide. So she wants to assert her correctiveness, and so that's exactly what she's going to do. Look at her face. She's like, so you dragged me out here after you left me. Like, what's going on, Khyle? What is going on? So he's walking over there. He's like, I wanted to take you bowling. Like, I'm new to this. Like, let me just have this moment. Like, what is he telling her right now? He's telling her his insecurities. I mean, I get it. Like, I understand that, it's been a year and they're still trying to figure things out with each other. She's like, well, look, you can't be leaving me like this. I don't understand what's going on. He's like, I want to surprise you. I want this to be the best day that, that you've ever experienced. So he's like, let's just go bowling. Let's just see, how things go from here. So we're going to actually go ahead and have them bowl together. Now, a few updates ago, the Sims team, they did update the bowling alley so that we can actually bowl some frames. So I'm going to have them bowl a 3-frame game, and we'll see how that goes. So in the meantime, while they are doing that, actually, let's go ahead. Can I have her choose a bowling ball? No, I can't. Okay, so in the meantime, while they're doing that, I'll go ahead and show you guys the lot here. Now, I did download this quite some time ago, and we just gained the bowling skill. So this is what the downstairs looks like. And then over here we have the arcade area complete with barista, and then on this side people can play some games, some cards, and they can also go ahead and eat and order some drinks. And then on this side, or I'll say upstairs, we have some trophies, and then we have the men's bathroom over here. And that is what that looks like, with some urinals. And then over here is the women's bathroom. So basically literally the same. But anyway, that's basically it in a nutshell, and I really like this area. So it looks like I'm getting a couple errors here. But anyway, let's see how Olivia is doing. Ooh, your girl got a strike. Yes, honey. So I wonder how Khyle is doing. Like, I really do. So it's about 6 p.m. right now. Time is definitely of the essence, and Khyle has a lot of things up his sleeve. Now, I'm still getting to know Khyle myself, and the past couple parts, I'm digging him. Oh my god. Oh, you just had to fall, honey. Oh, I'm going to snap this photo. Serves you right. Serves you right for leaving us. Like, seriously, go ahead, get up. Ball all next to him and stuff. All right, so second time's a charm. And okay, so he knocked down 5 pins, which is pretty good. First time wasn't that great, but so she actually did have to change her clothes as well, because she is wearing a dress. So she didn't want to be showing all the goodies, because, trick-or-treating is over with. So anyway, she's going to come over here and pick up a bowling ball as well. And I want to see how she's going to do. Oh, come on. Really? You just didn't want to embarrass him? Oh, I see. I see how it is. It's fine. I cannot stand y'all, but but anyway, I like Khyle. Like, he's shown a lot, to Olivia in the past couple of parts, and I really think he's super sweet. I know he adores her a lot, and it just became what is that, Moonlight Bowling. So Khyle just left. Again, he ended the date, he canceled it. We have a little pop-up box. I don't want you guys to see that too quickly here, but he's like, you know, I have to go, you know, like there's something I have to take care of, you know, like once again he's leaving her, and you know she's not really sure like what to think of it, you know, like she was really happy, she just, you know, knocked down another strike, you know, she won, you know. You know she won, but I'm going to send her over here to get something to eat because she is hungry. So I'm going to just grab her maybe a scone to go, because I don't think she's going to stay here. She's just really upset. She doesn't know like how to take, you know, Khyle, like she doesn't know like if he's serious, you know, like she's been going through a lot of thoughts herself with everything, like between the you know pregnancy scare, between her like complaining about love day to her nana, you know, there's just a lot, you know, that she's been thinking about lately. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I do want her to eat that. However, you know, it's really bothering her, and I know that she was upset earlier, and I definitely know that Khyle sensed that, but she's going to leave, you know. She's like, I can't be in here, it's too many people, you know, it's love day, and she's here alone. So what she's going to do is she's going to text him, and you know, we're going to see like what's going on, you know, like what's happening, you know, with us, you know, like you drag me out here and you leave again, and I don't understand. So he's like, you know, I had to run real quick, you know, it's a surprise, you know, like with everything that's going on, you know, I want you to meet me somewhere, you're going to love it, I promise, you know, I promise you're not going to regret this at all. And she's like, why should I meet you? And he's like, just come. And right now she's just kind of, you know, conflicted in a sense. She doesn't think that she should, you know, meet him anywhere. Like, what if he leaves again? And this is kind of like a major insecurity of hers, you know, at this point. So she's gonna go, you know, like she's gonna kind of chalk it up and see what happens and question him one more time. So anyway, we're gonna head to the lot. I'm not gonna tell you where we're going. But once we get to the lot, I will meet you guys when we get there. So the message that Olivia received was basically a text from Khyle stating directions as to where to meet him. So right now she's having a conversation with him and he's listening to her, because she's confused, you know, like you left me twice, you know, where are we now, you know, like what's going on. So right now we are in the city again. So, and this is like unfamiliar territory for Olivia. Like she's never been to this part of San Myshuno before. So this is her concern too, you know, like, so she's having this conversation with him. She's telling him all this, and he's like, you know, I brought you here because, you know, this is, you know, like my area. This is like, you know, like kind of like my hood in a sense. This is kind of where I grew up. This is where I live at, you know. This is the place that I love to hang out at, and I wanted to bring you here. I wanted to introduce you to my life. And she's like, your life? And he's like, this is really special, Olivia, you know, and I really want you to be a part of it, and I want you to see what I see. So we're going to continue, you know, like having this deep conversation, and you know, like they're just talking just a little bit, and he's like, I have such a major surprise for you. And she's like, well, you know, what kind of surprise are you talking about? He's like, well, you have to get dressed. And she's like, dressed? What do you mean get dressed? And he's like, well, walk straight ahead, make a right, and walk through the first door that you see. So we're basically going to do exactly that. So let me go ahead and drop the walls down just a little bit. So we're going to walk up, we're going to go to the right, and we're going to go through the first door that we see, which would be this one. And then she's going to head on in here and talk to him. So of course there are other people in here too, which is a little bit annoying and frustrating because they're not supposed to be here right now. But she's heading over here, and so is some random person. This is why Khyle is, you know, like hopefully following us. Okay, there he is. You know, because this is really new, you know, like there's a lot of people in here. I guess they're kind of like policing the area, I guess you could say. So what I'm going to do at this point is add Khyle to the family, which is a little unfortunate because I don't want him to lose his vendor. career or job or whatever it is. But I'm going to go ahead and disband group, and then I'm going to have him introduce himself to these people, because I feel like they're, like they're probably, like the bodyguards or like the bouncers that's taking care of the place. They're just making sure that people aren't loitering around and, not being where they're supposed to be at. So he's going to introduce himself to that guy, and then he's going to introduce himself to this guy. So that way, hopefully, we can reassure them both that, everything is okay over here. And then we're going to go ahead and group up with them. So now that we've basically introduced ourselves to them, we're going to go ahead and talk to them outside, just to let them know that, this is, the girl that he was telling them about, and that there's nothing that they need to worry about. Khyle is going to come back in here and check up on our girl. So she's just kind of looking at the mural right now, and he's like, okay, babe, so I need you to go ahead and get dressed. So we're going to go ahead and just talk to her a little bit, because I know she's like, a little uncertain about, the night's events. So we are going to maybe, let's see if we can ask her about her day. Actually, I think that's the most simplistic interaction that we can do here. And he's like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm like, I'm doing all right. I'm just looking at this mural here. He's like, okay, well, you need to go ahead and get dressed. I picked out some clothes for you. So we're going to go ahead and send her over to the dresser, and he's going to have a conversation with her. And she's like, I don't know if I should do this. And he's like, babe, get up, come on, like this whole night is for you. I did this for you. So she's going to come over here and apparently not change her clothes like I asked her to. So I'm going to go into MC Command and just do it manually. That's completely fine. And I'm going to put her in this outfit that we got from Seasons. And, he's just going to look at her, and he's like in such awe right now. He's like, you look absolutely beautiful. Go ahead and sit down and freshen up. So we're going to come over here, and we're also going to go ahead and compliment her appearance. But he's going to come outside and just wait for her while she gets ready. So she's going to put on some perfume. She's like really nervously laughing and everything like that, looking at herself in the mirror, but she looks absolutely gorgeous. And she's just nervous, she really is. And, I don't know, this is like a moment for her that she's going to remember, and I'm like really excited. This is something that I have planned for quite some time. You guys will see it, like soon enough, like what's going to happen. And it looks like it's raining, or it could be, no, I was about to say I could be wrong, but nope. I'm going to have her come outside now because she's done, like freshening up. And it's like he's holding an umbrella for us, which is like super cute. So she's going to walk outside. She is a little hungry. I was going to have her eat something, but again, I'm pressed for time. It's 11 p.m. So we really need to get this show on the road, like seriously. And now that they're together, she's going to be escorted by him over here, and they're going to head downstairs. And over top of this is a really nice little cafe, but down below is all of her friends and like some of her family. And she's just like, oh my god, like what's happening right now, and he's like, this is all for you, babe, like this is all for you. And she's like, but why, what is this, like why am I here? And he's like, you're going to sing tonight. And she's like, what? He's like, you're going to sing tonight. I booked you a gig. And she's like, are you kidding me right now? And he's like, no, I know this was something that you always wanted. And, I'm so happy to be here to see you, like become like this butterfly that I knew you always could have become. So Khyle is going ahead and seating everybody, and Olivia is going to go ahead and perform. So this is like really exciting. This is like her first, like major, like gig that she's ever gotten before. So we're going to go ahead and sing Ella's Cool. And if you guys do not know or haven't noticed, the top part up here changed a little bit. So Olivia had these 3 ones earlier, but now I decided to go ahead and add in the ones that Khyle would want for her. So he's going ahead and we're adding in the arts and music spirit. So she's going to go over here to the piano, and some people are sitting down and some might actually stand up, but she's like really nervous. I don't know why she's sitting down. He's like, no babe, you have to sit at the piano. Like, this isn't like, you're not going to sing from like the audience. So she's going to go ahead and sit down, and we're going to go ahead and listen to like what song she's going to sing. So Olivia just finished her first gig ever, and Khyle couldn't be any more proud. So he's going to actually come over here and give her a passionate kiss. Like, he's just so proud of her. She did amazing, and like, this being her first performance, I mean, like, he's so proud of her. So he's gonna go ahead and basically give her a dip kiss, and she's like, I'm so happy, like, I'm so elated right now, like, my heart is so full. And she's just so like over the moon, like so grateful for him and everything that he's basically done. He's like, well, I'm not done yet. And she's like, what do you mean? Like, what's next? Like, what more could you do for me? And he's like, be very patient. And he's like, I have one more surprise for you, or maybe two more, but I need you to say goodbye to your loved ones, because where we're going, no one is going to be there but us. And she's like, are you kidding me right now? Like, and he's like, no. So let's go ahead and see where our loved ones and our friends are. So of course our Nana showed up, so we're going to go ahead and stop talking to him, and we're going to come over here. And I would love to dance with her, but like, time is of the essence. And like, she's just like, oh my god, like, she's so excited. She's like a giddy schoolgirl. Let's go ahead and hug her, and we're going to go ahead and like, just ask about her day, basically thanking her for coming out and supporting her the way that she has been. And everybody's over here just dancing and having a good old time. As you can see, it's a closed event, it's very private. And while he is waiting for her to finish doing that, he's going to actually get on his phone and make sure that the gifts he ordered are going to be where he needs them to be at. Let's go ahead and purchase some gifts for Olivia. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? That's fine. Because I know it's going to take from their household funds, but what I'm going to do is I'll tally up everything, and then I'll make sure that Olivia and Penny get refunded the amount that he's going to end up spending. So we had the Game of Thrones, and then we had the Allegro alla Permabuco. Not sure, I'm pretty sure actually that I'm saying that incorrectly, but it says this upbeat piece comes from Brazil, much like the wood used to make violin bows. So I think we'll go ahead and get her a book. I mean, like, the thing with both Khyle and Olivia is that they are both a lover of books, and he knows how creative she can be. So we're going to go ahead and get her a camera as well. And let's see, maybe I want to get her something else, like just one more little thing. I'm not sure what exactly that's going to be. A boombox. We have some more books here. So it seems like great minds think alike between the two of them. So I see a piano book here. So it says, Piano Bars Are You? How to Hold a Note Without a Paper Bag. The famous songbirds show you how to impress your friends at karaoke, or at least stop making their heads hurt. So we're going to go ahead and get this book as well. And you know what? I just saw a flower, and I know she's not a flower girl, but I kind of want to get her something. Like, maybe we'll get her, like, something not so extra, because she's not like that. And I'm thinking, I think I saw one all the way up here. A daisy. So yes, why don't we get her that as well? All right, so 727 simoleons. So we're going to go ahead and have her continue to say goodbye to her friends. So this is Daniel right here. This is Olivia's best friend. So we're actually going to go over here and hug him as well. And then we are going to go ahead and basically call this a night. And the party is almost over anyway. So let's go ahead and hug him. And she's like, I'm so proud of you. You know, I'm so proud of you, Olivia. You were amazing. And she's like, I'm so glad that you came, Nana. Nana? Wow. Okay, new words. But we're going to go ahead and hug Daniel and, you know, like thank him for coming as well. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and you know, we're gonna go ahead and travel to the next surprise location. So once we arrive at the lot, I will meet you guys when we get there. Hey guys, so we just arrived at our last and final destination, and if you look at the top left corner, you will see that I added one more little detail to their adventures today, and that is the go on vacation or travel. And here they are doing both with Khyle, bringing her to Selva Dorada for their last and final trip today. And he gave her the daisy, which I'm like really surprised that she enjoyed. And they went ahead and checked off these last interactions here. So we're about to come to a close on Love Day. It's I don't know, it's very bittersweet, you know, like he was able to travel, he was able to take her out on a date, had the romantic spirit and give flowers and everything else. I don't know if singing would actually like do anything here. So let's go ahead and sing about Love Day. I don't know offhand, but you know, like this is the last of it. You know, he's definitely on a high. And she's just like celebrating for the last of it. Like I'm really really happy for them. I really really am. I mean, like her singing inspired him to sing, and I love that about them. I feel like they bounce off of each other. But anyway, so let's see here what they got. So Love Day was awful. Love Day really wasn't up to Penny's expectations. She didn't get to participate in enough of the tradition she likes. Maybe next year. So that was Penny. And for both Olivia and Khyle, they got successful. So it says Love Day successful. Love Day was awesome. Khyle had a wonderful time and got to do everything he planned to do. So let's go down to the buffs here. A little inspiration from being nearby a enterprising sim. So it says, wow, the sheer ambition and can-do attitude of that enterprising sim is inspirational. They're so determined. Maybe I should be a little determined too. You know, she just offers so many positive vibes, like they feed off of each other. This is just basically what I said already. But anyway, it says excellent holiday from successfully finishing a holiday. Wow, yesterday was an amazing holiday for Khyle and Olivia. He got to do all the traditions that he loves and then some. What a wonderful memory to cherish. And I'm assuming she has the same thing here. It also says giving spirit. Giving feels great, but feels better when the recipient likes the gift. Jealous pangs. It's not always reasonable, but sometimes those jealous feelings just come to the surface. You're with your girl, so I don't know what that's about. So we have a moodlet here for her that says generous surprise from receiving a gift. Olivia Kim was so happy to get a gift recently from someone and is feeling pretty special right now. So I'm happy for them. Like I really am. She has the excellent holiday buff as well. Says the same thing. So we're just going to go on here and in love on him. But I think they're definitely going to go ahead and take it down for the night. I'm going to let them, you know, kind of get settled in, get undressed, and you know all of that. It's pretty late, and I'm just going to let them enjoy the rest of their night, or whatever is left of it. So I actually just got back here with Penny and I see her just kind of sitting on the sofa looking aimlessly out the window. You can see that she did make some cookies. Now the one thing that you guys didn't know was that Olivia and Penny planned to spend the rest of the night together. just kind of watching like old romantic films and laughing and eating junk food until they couldn't anymore, because Penny didn't have anyone to spend her time with. So of course it's like super late right now. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. Now with Penny's pregnancy, you know, she's up at all hours of the night. She threw up over here. She had to use the bathroom. She's still feeling nauseous. And then the cookies, I guess, didn't really sit with her well either. So she's going to go ahead and put that away. You know, like she's really sad. But she, you know, like she still feels, you know, like romantical in a way. Like all she wants to do is just give her heart to somebody, and she has nobody to give it to. And with this child, it just kind of puts her more into a deeper space that she doesn't really want to be in. So what she is going to do is head on to sleep. I'm going to have her go ahead and cry it out. Maybe it will help her feel a little bit better. But unfortunately, you know, like she did get a text message from Olivia stating that she's, you know, out of town, and, you know, she's not going to be back to, you know, like maybe tomorrow or the next day. She doesn't really know like what Khyle has planned. And she's really upset too, because, you know, Khyle basically took her to a place that they just went like a month ago. So, I mean, jealousy is definitely there as well. And you can see that she was dressed up for everything. She's really hoping to hang out with Olivia, hoping to tell her about her pregnancy, hoping to tell her about these feelings that she thinks she may feel for her, and now she can't. But anyway, I'm curious to see or know or read what you guys think about this whole situation, and I hope you all enjoyed this part. There's definitely a lot to anticipate further on down the line, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this part right here. If you like this video, definitely go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new, definitely go ahead and subscribe. I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and until my next video, I will see you guys all later.